Hello. I see a Rin. I am booting up the game. Just a second. Not there. Video game. Haha. Oh god, that's so loud. I have so many games. I'll I'll get to year 3 someday. Not today though. Okay. How are you today, by the way, then? I didn't read any of that. Okay. Sunny tomorrow. Okay. This pleased fun. Hi, Kobito. How you been, buddy? Chat, why are you being stupid? Hang on. We're gonna refresh that. I'm gonna refresh everything. And 21 months. Holy shit. Thank you for the sub. Fix that. There we go. Okay. Chat. I'm gonna fight OBS, I swear to God. Okay. I don't remember what all I need for a silo. Gonna be like Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Oh yeah. I forgot about the Egg Festival. Shit. That's what I was doing today. Okay, I forgot. Oops. spiked the punch. I feel that. I feel that. Sebastian, aka Shog lookalike. A little. Okay. It's time for me to beat a bunch of kids at an egg hunt. You know, as you do. Mm-hmm. Mm. It's not worth it to plant those right now. I'll wait until I have a greenhouse. Hold on. Nope, wrong one. Why'd I do that? I didn't mean to do that. Unfortunate. Go get Haley a herring. We have to go to the fishing rock. This rock. Hello, Halver. Welcome in. How are you? Okay, now where is Haley? I'm doing alright. Girl, you better not be in your room. Where the hell is Haley at? She up here? No. Where's Haley? Community center or JoJo? Well, it just started. She's not up at the community center. I'll check JoJo Mart. No, no one's here. Now I leave, never to return. Thank you for the follow. Shane. Okay. There she is. Okay. Yep. Sweet. What's the difference between a normal Waffle House and a Gobble House? Not a lot. I'm gonna tell you the truth. It's run by Goblin. That's it. Everything else is essentially the same. Are the odds of being stabbed less in a Gobble House? No comment. A little less. The odds of being stabbed by other patrons is less, but being stabbed by the workers might be a bit higher. I need to start sorting through all this. Actually, let me sell these. Oh, I still have time. I can just go turn this in. True. Yeah. Oh. Oh, it's Linus's cutscene. Okay. Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. The second I hear Waffle House, any of them in my town are closed, it's evacuation time. If there's a storm coming and Waffle House closes, leave. I wish I was kidding. I wish that was a joke, but it isn't. Mm-hmm. Tornado, hurricane, any big natural disaster. Um if the Waffle House is open, it's a pretty safe place to be. Not gonna lie. Thank you. It took like 6 months and me almost tearing my hair out, but yeah, I'm proud of it. Oh, I did not sleep a lot though. Um, there was a lot of all-nighters following tutorials and learning how everything worked and fixing every problem I made on accident. I had this one problem while rigging. My Oh, yeah, no, I made plenty. The biggest problem I had when I was rigging was actually my tooth. Um because it is technically a tooth in two parts. There's the part that goes in front of the mouth layer and then the part that goes underneath it. I had to keep those lined up, but unfortunately, um when trying to rig, like looking around and everything and talking and everything, um sometimes, and I don't know why it did this, but sometimes it would decide to just fly off into a random direction away from my face, and I would have to manually drag it back. Oh, so it was one of those like I every step I made I had to like test it just to see if I broke something else. It was okay. I came over here to turn in a fish. Oh yeah. Um I plan on finishing out the center and replacing the Jojo Mart. Could never. I hate fishing. It's like my favorite part of the game. I don't know why. I am unreasonably good at the fishing. And the one I have the hardest time with is actually the mine, funnily enough. Oh god, where'd you go? Here we go. Yeah. A lot of people like the mine. The fishing one just, I don't know. I have an easier time fishing. Oh, I got it. I've had that one for a while. I've not finished that game either. That one's more fun. I mean, yeah, it's a lot more involved. There's a lot more stuff going on. Also the really creepy aspect of like processing dead bodies bit. Another graveyard keeper, or are you talking about I want to see the haunted chocolatier whenever he's done making it. I want to play that one. Hey, salmon berries. I can get my foraging up real nice. Keep getting YouTube spammed with old haunted chocolatier stuff, and it keeps trolling me, making me think there's new stuff dropped on it. So we don't have any new like content updates, but he did in his blog on the website talk about how he's got a team working on updates for Stardew Valley, and he's the one who's mainly focusing on the haunted chocolatier. So he is still working on it, but he hasn't given us any like update as to where it's at right now. Oh, I already watered that. What am I doing? Brain. Wherefore art thou, brain? Okay. Oh my god. Let me out! And 1.7 for Stardew Valley looks good already. I'm kind of hoping that the reported love interests are a troll post, because I don't want to date this guy and I don't know a single player who does. This is odd. Haley is never up this high on my playthroughs. It's usually Shane and Elliot and Sebastian. There are a few people who like Clint. That's a choice. He's not terrible. He's just... eh. Okay, I can turn that in. I have a yam. Where the fuck did I get a yam? What? He's never working when I need him, so I hate him. That's so real. It's like, why? Why are you always closed when I need you? This should be my last crop for spring. Yeah. Speed grow. Animal bundle. Artisan bundle. Quality crop bundle. Somehow got a yam. Don't ask me how, because I don't know. Thank you for the headpats. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Words are hard. Wow. Okay. Yep. Words are... Dude, the amount of times that I just stumble over what I'm trying to say and I end up repeating the same part of a word over and over and over again. Then I have to stop and, like, reboot. Oh yeah, no, Pierre is an asshole. Pierre is frustrating. But I want peach and apples. Dehydrator recipe. Yeah, that's... yeah. No, I get that. I do get that. Have I planted kale? Have I? I have. Okay. Ah! Why is a backpack $10,000? Why? I need wood. Hardwood. I need wood. You know what? I'm gonna go drop these off, and then we're gonna go into the mine, and I'm gonna actually mine things, because... yeah. Oh, man. I hate Joja Mart because of all of the, like, bad things it does to the valley, but... I'm not gonna lie, if they had cheap backpacks, I would actually probably think about it. That's not good. That's bad. I'm gonna take those. And I'll leave that. Oh crap. That's what I made this one for. I'll leave this and this. I don't need that. I do need that though. I do need those. Oh, nice. Give. in my defense, I like the soda because it's blue. I like it because it makes me go fast, but so does coffee. And there comes a point where I can make my own coffee. No, not you. Oh, wait. I hate these things. Oh. Now, come on. Come on. Look. Oh. He was gonna bite my ankles first. Hi, Selena. I see you. Oof. I'm sorry, hon. A full restock, huh? Brother. food, some incidentals. Ah, I see. That's okay. You are under no obligation to be here. No one is. Except me. And I appreciate that, but you should not feel like you have to be here. If you want to, then awesome. I love that. But I never want you to feel like you are letting me down because you're not. There we go. But I might be trying to hit as many stream goals as possible. I see, I see. $50K? For what? Hi, Oro. Welcome in. How you been, buddy? Oh, you want to change the games I'm playing? Why? Like, I know I put it there. It was kind of as a joke, but why? Your back hurts? Jeez. Okay, I need to stop hitting my desk. Everybody's back is hurting. What happened? Listen, y'all, I'm the one who was hurt all the time. That did not mean you guys had to go and start hurting too. Because you want to play Baldur's Gate 3 with me. I see. Mm. Listen, it was nice and simple when I was the disabled one and y'all were fine. I'm not. Stop hurting yourselves. Dang it! I'm shrimping to Lego. Stop it. You stop that shit. Y'all aren't supposed to hurt. Too young for that. Quit it. I'm kidding. I'm not shrimping. So, take that. You can't stop me. You're right. I can't. Please? Also, Selena, is you wanting to play BG3 with me because you see me playing it on Saturdays? Is that what did that? Maybe. I see. So for context, I guess. Saturday kind of around 11 or noon ish my time. But you don't want to bother. So on Saturdays around 11 a.m. to noon ish, me and 3 of my friends play Baldur's Gate together. And our normal campaign is put on hold because one of our normal campaign members is out of the country and cannot play with us for the time being. So we have a new campaign going where Up With One joined me, Tandos, and our buddy John. So Saturday mornings we play Baldur's Gate 3 until it's time for John to start streaming over at Emerald Company Gaming. And that's when we usually call it, because I can't really participate in group streams during the day on a weekend because my kid is still awake and I'm not trying to, get all the kid aggro noise in my microphone coming out through someone else's stream. That's not fair to them. So, yeah. But yeah, no, it's been me, Up, Tando, and John playing every Saturday. We don't always play on Saturdays. If one person is like busy or not able to make it, then the 3 that are left tend to play Monster Hunter or some other game. But yeah, Saturday mornings for me are group gaming sessions with that specific group of people. Yeah. I don't have Monster Hunter yet. Plan to pick it up over the next couple of weeks. Yeah, because we've been playing Wilds. And that one is... How have I not turned that in yet? Need those... That... You go burr in You do. What's your HR now? Last time I checked, your hunter rank was like 700 something. What is it now? $880? Oh god. Oh god. You got rusty due to stories though. I haven't finished my my first playthrough of that game yet. Mainly because whenever I play that game, I kind of get sucked into it and I forget everything else exists. So... It's good. Take your time though and get used to it. Enjoy the story. Do not, please, for the love of all things good, do not rush that game. It's such a good game. Okay, good. Mm-hmm. I do recommend learning how to fight the monsters without help first, because they all have patterns and movesets and different they'll change as the fight goes on. depending on um, where their health bar is at. Once you have the monster's moveset down, once you understand where its weak points are, once you understand what its elemental weaknesses, if any, like Final Fantasy XIV. What do you mean by that? I'm confused. What do mean? Using friends as a crutch is not the best idea. Yeah. They have patterns, movesets, phases. Yes, they do. You have to pay attention to what the monster is going to do because they'll telegraph what they're going to do. And each monster has its own kind of timer on its moves. Not every monster is going to be the same. And because there isn't a ground indicator like in 14, you kind of have to get really good at dodging or blocking, depending on your weapon type. And that's another thing, is when you're playing by yourself, you get to test out different weapons without other player interference. And there's nothing wrong playing with friends. I absolutely love hunting with everybody. It's really fun hunting with friends. But you're never gonna actually learn how to use your preferred weapon if the monster is always chasing someone else. Does that make sense? Not me though, great sword is greatest sword. Listen, you like your great sword, and that's okay. I'm a bit of a dabbler. I dabble in a lot of stuff. And all I'm saying is hunting horn is fun. Switch axe is best axe. And insect glaive make brain go burr, because the sky is mine. And I will reclaim my airspace. No Rathalos is safe from me. What was I doing? Also, I really heard dual blades go burr. Up is the one to ask about that one. He's the dual blade main. They're a bit too simultaneously too erratic and not mobile enough for me. I don't know if that makes any sense. I really got into using a bow in Wilds. I didn't really like it that much in World, but in Wilds the bow is really busted. Nope, wait, I need to save some cauliflower for Joey. Now that I'm thinking about it. Also, I did give Sword and Shield a try, which I had never done before because I don't normally play Sword and Board, but Sword and Shield's pretty fun too. Yeah, sword and shield's not usually my thing. Normally in video games I'm an archer. I don't want to come here. That's a little too far. There's one. Speaking of archery, I was planning on if I make myself an official like 2.0 model. I think I'm gonna go with actual ranger gear instead of my usual casual stuff. Like, I want to have an option to change clothes, but I want to have like the ranger get up. Because that is what I am. Damn. Dude. Like actually having a bow and everything. And not just saying, yeah, no, I'm a ranger. Trust me. I know I've wanted to try it because the story looks amazing and all my friends play it. It's good. I think you will very much enjoy it. Gotta talk to Lewis. Oh, hi, Demetrius. She's pissed. I almost said something not very nice. I have to bite my tongue because I have opinions. Opinions about Abigail. Because I am having a brain fart. Is it Wilds or World? Wilds. Yeah, World was the one that came out before Rise. Yeah, Wilds is the most recent one. Yep, I'm in it for the prizes. Just to piss you off. Ah, I see. I snuck past. Is that what happened? Oh, you know what it is? I forgot to put in promo on Discord in any of the servers. I just put it on Blue Sky. I was like, that's good enough. Sorry, bye, bro. I also, Alright, I will hydrate. Thank you, bye, bro. I have my water. I did draw something today, and I've only posted it to Ko-fi or Coffee or Ko-fi or whatever, and the Kara app, if anyone has that. I don't even know if anyone remembers what Kara is. And I'll probably be posting it elsewhere later, but I haven't fully figured out if it counts as safe for work or not. It doesn't really show anything. It's incredibly tame. But I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what counts as what anymore.
Time to stretch.
Alright, I'll stretch. Thank you. Ah, no. Okay, now I can stretch. Dude, TikTok thinks everything that I draw is not safe for work. Everything. It doesn't matter what it is. If I did it, TikTok is going to assume it's NSFW art. It's infuriating, honestly, because what do you mean? I I draw something cute and innocent, and TikTok is like, no, no one can see this. You degenerate. And I'm just sitting here like, it's just a cute doodle. What the fuck? It's on sale, but only till the 15th. Ooh. Art is a workplace hazard. Yes, Zin. No, that's not fair. Do you know why it's not fair? Because she was fully clothed and not showing anything. That is some of the most modest art I have drawn in a while. Because what, she was showing her legs? Oh my god. People have those. Cuddles and fucking are the same in the eyes of TikTok. Yeah! Bro! Cute, innocent, fully clothed, mind you, cuddle art. And they're like, this is too lewd for the internet. What? What? No, not fully clothed. Not fully clothed. If they were naked, that'd be one thing, but wearing all of their clothes. Nah. Also, cuddling does not have a prerequisite. Which, by the way, internet was an actual conversation for the commission. Huh? My brain is not working. Can you type that in a different way? Huh? I feel like... Did I lose the context, or is the context missing? Am I dumb? That's a dumb question. Yes, I'm dumb. Help. Selena is speaking wingdings. Help. Mihoy Minoy. I was explaining to the internet that you and I had talked about what Zin was doing for the commission. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We had like a 2-hour-long discussion where I had you send me everything from the pose you wanted, to the outfit you wanted, to the color scheme of the character. Speaking of which, I will be sending you a message soon in the future for more details like that for a certain other thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I always ask follow-up questions. I always show updates and like make sure everything's going in the direction that somebody wants. If I miss something or forget something, I kind of need someone to tell me that I'm forgetting it. Okay. Yeah. Um I have the feral goblin art is almost done. I just gotta finish coloring ribs and then it will be finished. And then once I'm done with that, uh, I'll need a short break and then I can get to work on that one because I've realized that big commissions tend to take more out of me than um, personal projects or smaller commissions. So I've been going very slowly. The last one I did, because I think yours is the one I finished first, right? It was the spicy one. That one was not very big. That one was rather small. But when it comes to spicy content, um, what takes me the longest is time and place and not drawing inappropriate things in inappropriate places or at inappropriate times. Um, in a way that doesn't sound cryptic as fuck, I have a small child and I have to schedule my not safe for work commissions around when he's not home. So that does not leave me much time to work with, let's be honest. Or when kiddo be sleeping. So, less so when he's asleep because more recently I've been trying to also sleep at night and lower my cortisol levels because my stress has been really high. Um, and my body has been retaliating. So, yeah. One of these will give me tappers. And then I will be able to put tappers on trees. One of these. Okay. Let's go see what all I need for a silo. I know I need clay and stone. I probably don't have enough of those. I'll take the wood just in case. And the fiber. Because I don't know what all I need. I'll keep this in mind for whenever the next time I commission you. Yeah, I don't have certain life circumstances have put several of my plans on hold uh, indefinitely for the time being. So I still do not have a secluded, dedicated work area where it would be safe for me to work on that stuff. Um, the plan was to have one by now, but things happened, and that is not the case. So I'm still set up in like my not quite dining room area. Copper. Dang it. Okay. But yeah, we've gotten a few sessions in for me to get a decent idea of those characters you've asked for. Okay. Sounds good. Tal needs an underground cave for his art. I don't need an underground cave, mainly because I am severely vitamin D deficient, which reminds me I have to take my vitamin D. I'm supposed to take this every day, and I almost forgot. Okay. Homer hyperventilating right now. But yeah, no, I need non-seasonal employment before I can start throwing more monetary commissions at my artist friends. That's perfectly fair. I am trying very hard to be financially responsible and not try and splurge. Where do I want my barn is the question. Splurging is bad. Don't be me. I'm a dummy. Yeah, so I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be good. I don't think I can go in there. No way I can go in there. Oh, jeez. You know, I wasn't really a Lego kid. You know, I was I was a kid that crawled into a book and just stayed there. books and art. So a lot of reading, a lot of writing, a lot of drawing. And um, the part that always surprises people is I was also surprisingly athletic when I was a kid, when I was younger. Um, I used to run a lot just because I wanted to. Not even like for anything. Due to current health issues, though, that is no longer a feasible thing that I can do. Um, I have done a fair amount of reading on Hashimoto's disease, which is what I have. And one of the things that makes it so difficult to manage is it puts extra strain on your heart. So cardiovascular activity, you have to be very Hashimoto with a T. So most of that was right, but instead of a put a T where the D is. Hashimoto's disease is what caused my hypothyroidism. It is an autoimmune disease. It is something that I developed. Um, I was genetically predisposed to it, I guess, but it developed in my early 20s, and I've been dealing with it since. And because I was not properly educated on how my diet needs to change, how my physical activity needed to change, how my stress levels needed to be managed, and everything else. Because I was still in the military. I was still in the military when I got diagnosed, when it finally happened. My stress levels were always extremely high, and due to the physical demands of being in the military, I would try to keep up with everyone physically. And Hashimoto's does this fun little thing where if you push your body physically past its limit, normally for people who don't have autoimmune issues, for people who don't have any kind of disabilities, pushing to failure is how you improve. It's how you progress. It's how most people grow in, like, when they're in the gym, they want to get stronger. They go until their muscles fail, and then they wait for their muscles to heal, and then they do it again. With Hashimoto's, your body's ability to heal damaged muscle is compromised. It takes more energy, and it takes a longer amount of time. Because of that, for people with Hashimoto's, when you go past a certain point, when you start to get tired, when you start feeling the fatigue in the muscles, when you start getting to where most people will be like, "Oh no, you got to keep going and push and push and push." Um, what ends up happening when you have Hashimoto's is your body starts to atrophy. The muscles, because they're not healing, and because muscle is a bigger source of energy than fat, what ends up happening is your body will kind of just eat itself. You end up losing muscle mass. Your muscles end up failing. And any amount of energy that the body doesn't use, it stores away for later. And the thing that it stores away for energy naturally is it converts everything into fat. Everything becomes sugar, which then becomes fat. And when you have hypothyroidism and Hashimoto's disease, your body tends to not use that as its energy source when it should. So I was pushing myself more and more and more, and I was getting weaker and weaker and weaker as a result, but I was also gaining more and more weight as a result. Yeah. And because it's the military, and, they would just push you harder. The more the weaker you got, the harder they would push. The heavier you got, the more they would push for more strenuous exercise and more cardio, and it just snowballed. It snowballed. It got to a point where I was breaking. My body was breaking down. I was pulling muscles without even trying. Um, I've gotten to a point now where I'm trying to find the right balance of physical activity and rest without crashing. Because the crashing is what's getting me. I have a bad tendency because I also have a lot of internalized issues from how, I was trained to think. So not pushing myself too far is one of the hardest fucking things that I can that's just difficult. It's just difficult. Because all results for me are going to be slow. And there was a time when slow was not an option. You had to get everything done quickly. You had to get better quickly. You had to heal quickly. It's just not like that for me anymore. There's also the dietary restrictions that make things a lot harder. My vitamin D deficiency, a lot of that has to do with the fact that I'm not really supposed to have dairy or eggs. Both of those cause widespread inflammation throughout my body, especially in my joints and connective tissues, which causes more injury and yeah. I pulled a muscle sleeping. That's not a joke. I pulled a muscle sleeping. I pulled a muscle last week, not even doing anything. I was in my kitchen. I was standing. I was making myself something to eat, right? I'm standing up straight. I'm not overextending. I'm not lifting anything heavy. I'm just in the kitchen, and my back started spasming and pulled itself. My the muscles in my mid and upper back just started hurting out of nowhere. And the next day, I could barely move. They spasmed so hard, they pulled themselves. All I was doing was making a sandwich, man. That's all I was doing. I was just trying to make a sandwich. I was just hungry. You, piece of shit, were hiding where you thought I wouldn't be able to see you. Ha. So yeah. Don't eat sandwiches. I'll add that to my life advice. So there's another thing. And this is the fun. This is even more fun. This is even more fun. There is a thyroid specialist. There is a thyroid specialist in my city. There is a thyroid specialist in my city. They don't accept my insurance. In fact, they don't take patients at all with my insurance. Yeah. There is a specialist in town and I can't go. They started to flat out refuse patients with my insurance. They will not take them anymore. Kitty cat. So Selena might remember this because this was, oh god, this was years ago. But do you remember when there was a time where I was trying to cut my own yard with the push mower by myself every 2 weeks or something? And instead of getting easier, it started getting more and more difficult over time, and it started taking me longer and longer to do it. That's why. It was because my muscles after 2 weeks had still not healed. I had no idea. I had no clue that that was what was happening. Give me that back. Okay. Wait, do I have parsnip seeds? Parsnip seeds. Words, Tal. Words. Yeah, so, I'm going to attempt to exercise 3 times a week starting on Monday. Chonky Frog has 4 legs now? What? Oh, cutscene. He wears a trench coat like a freaking supervillain. Chat Lightmore is on fire. Also, Pierre, fuck Pierre. Neither of them is good, but in terms of like what's good and what's good for everyone overall, it's definitely not Jojo Mart. It's definitely not Jojo Mart. Pierre. I need those. Also, hello. It's Pam's birthday. Sounds like communism to me. Oh god, don't ask me about Gobton lore. Actually, do ask me about Gobton lore. I will send you so many DMs about it. Gobunism? Listen. Oops, wrong tool. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to write, the official, like, story of Tal the Goblin. This is my face on communism. Because it would also really allow me to just flesh out all of the characters and get them all, like, I don't know. I want to write. I'm a weirdo who likes writing. Stories make my brain go bird. Yeah. You gonna beta read for me? You gonna proofread that shit for me? I might consider it then. Tell us the lore about the one dude who got dragged into the woods and ripped to shreds. Oh yeah, that's a thing that happened. Why not? Hell yeah! Ooh, I peeked my mic. Sorry. But yeah, no, Pyro's right. That's a thing that happened in canon. Alright, I am going to... eat a bunch of these. You still remember the lore, kinda? You remember the fun bit, huh? Yeah. Tell me what happened to the last Goblin King coward. I mean, that will be something that gets written. That will be something I write about. Okay, we can leave some things out of Twitch chat. The fun bits. Yeah. Oh, that's that sound. I'm trying to figure out. I'm thinking. Where do I want to put. Hmm. There we go. Yes. A hobgoblin is the chef at Gobble House. Officially, yes. Oof. You are smart, Pyro. Oh man, I was so close to being perfect. I was so close to that being perfect. Because that is not gonna fit there. Just needed one more. Here we go. Got the best background music for you. I can drop a link. Oh, hi, Plant. How you doing? What you up to? What background music? Yeah. Any crime game there is, Yakuza, GTA, Mafia. No, I will not write it down. My ADHD refuses. Listening to this with the gamers right now. Oh, shoot. I don't think you can drop them into Twitch chat. Hang on. This is the cheat code for my ADHD. I'm not even joking. Oh, yeah, no. If I want to get anything done, I have to listen to music. Or have, like, true crime in the background. Do you want to DM it to me on Discord? Because I cannot see that. Nope, nope, nope. No, I cannot. Me watching a true crime video, but it's actually just a Yakuza complete story video. I need to start a podcast called False Crime and Make Up Outlandish Stories. Just tell crimes that happen in games and just say they're real. I'm gonna personally commit these crimes and make people second guess. No. There we go. You stop watering the frickin' stones. Water the plants. Damn it. rocks can have a little water as a tree. I guess. Nice. Tell you what, man. I wish I never listened to my fucking family. I wish I never listened to my family and I actually went to school for the things I wanted to. Because yeah, you should study the things you want to study and not, you know. So they grow big and strong. Hey, in some cases, that's true. Oh, hi. I'm not waiting for you. I need to talk to your mom. Oh gosh, what are you gonna do? I'm nervous. You're gonna replay the Yakuza series? Go for it. Ten games? Oh. Oh no. I know how you type that. I will not read it that way. Oops. Let me go say hi before he wanders off. Okay. I'm listening to the spin-offs of the newest one in the story. I'm gonna keep it 99 and round up. I don't care about the spin-offs, and the newest one is 10 games away, so I might not even be alive to get there. Damn. You got distracted. You're fine. You can't just blame Coach. He didn't make you play them. Oh, iridium. Very nice. A tapper. And a mushroom log. Hell yeah. And level 3 fishing. Let's go. Let's go. Indeed. What the fuck? What the? What the hell? Where did the owl statue come from? I have an owl statue. Jacob! Thank you for the 5 bits, man. Making it rain in a different way. Your waffle goblin. How you been, bud? Ah, yes. This has been a while. Verb. Thank you for the head pads, Jacob. I need... Oop. Always rooting for you, blanket muffin. Enjoy your lurk, Jacob. Thanks for stopping by. Woodstone, earth crystal, and a copper bar. Actually, I have all of that. I just don't have chickens. Or ducks. Finally. I can start making honey. Mead production soon? Yeah. Not the displeased spirits. Come on now. Alright. I need iron. Shit. Bored. Could someone bring me a carp? What do you need a carp for? Bored. Bored, so you need a carp. I have concerns and many questions. Oh shit. Didn't even realize those were in there. Sometimes you just need a fish companion. Okay. Not a cart. A carp. A fish. I need iron, which means I need to go to the mine. Oh, hi, Linus. Ooh, wait, while I'm here. Ghost fish. For the bundle. Got it. I hear the children yearn for the mines. Okay, let's see. am not gonna find the fucking stairs. I'm not gonna find them. Oh, I'm not gonna find the stairs. Okay. Oh, fuck you. Fuck off. Oh, thank God. Now I just have to make it back. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I don't know if that's gonna happen. Hey, Mask. 3 stream. Nice. Nice. I'm definitely not gonna make it. Oof. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't pass out. Don't pass out. Don't pass out. Don't pass out. I'm right there. I'm right there. I'm right there. You're sick? Oh no, I'm sorry. I cut that so close. Ah, fuck. I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Chest infection, sore throat, likely sinus infection, jaw pain. Ooh. That's no bueno, I'm sorry. hungry. I'll probably make myself a snack or something after stream. Now to torture myself by attempting to find a catfish and actually catch the damn thing. Oop. Hold on. Nope. Okay, now we go try and catch a catfish. I've already done it once. We'll see if I can do it again. I know you usually catch them when it's raining, but can you catch them when it's not? I don't remember. Oh, hell yeah. Also, hi, Sturdy. That sounds really fun. Did you have a good time? One was Fairy Rose Soiree, and the other was Autumn's Bounty. Nice. I don't want to try the Autumn's Bounty one. I was very anxious for it. It was a lot for me to handle, but I'll do anything for her. Oh, that's really sweet. We'll wind down, try and rest a little bit, okay? Oh no. Out of party clothes and makeup, hairstyle taken out, and uncomfortable. Normal PJs again. Just normal Sturdy now. Normal Sturdy is perfect. Oh, root beer sounds so good right now. Okay, we are not catching a catfish today. I'm pretty sure it has to be raining, which sucks. I am not jealous. Uh-huh. He's they said jealously. Do I need to turn it? Yeah, I need to turn that one in. I thought I already turned that one in. you would share. You are a much better person than I am because there are very few people I'd be willing to share an ice cold root beer with. The list of people who are allowed to drink my root beer is very short. But I'm also not known to share food or drinks, really. Where is it? That one. Like, it's a running joke in my family that if you try to take any of my food or drink from me, you're gonna lose a hand. If I offer, it's one thing. If I don't and they take, it's a different story. Yeah. But I mean, offering someone my food tends to mean that I like that person. Or I'm very close to them in some way. I can't even fault you for that, though. No. It is 2:15. It is 2:15 in the morning. It was a long day and I'm just feeling sick. Yeah. This is the greed they talk about in the Bible. Okay. Yeah. It's late. I'm hungry and my stomach has been screaming at me for a little while now. Rather loudly, actually. So if I was a sin, it would be greed. Alright, so I'm gonna start wrapping up. But before I do that, I want to get some shout outs out of the way. Go eat, dagnabbit. Well, okay, first of all, listen. Listen. I ate dinner, okay? But I ate dinner at dinner time. That was a while ago. I'm a little peckish, but I am gonna get some shout outs out of the way. And the first one is going to Sturdy, who has had a very busy night. I don't know if he has any clips though. Who else? Who else? Who else? I know Thirsty was in here. I miss Infection. What? Halo clip? Yeah.
The voices are getting louder. All the voices are getting louder.
Not the voices. And who else? Am I missing anybody? Who else streams that came in here? Stomach, stop. It took me 3 months to remember I can stream. Yeah, you can. If you choose to, yeah. Okay, but for real though, am I missing anybody? Was there anyone else that I need to shout out? Anyone else that streams that wants a shout out? Before I raid out to somebody. I have to figure that out later. That's fair. That's entirely fair. I just flashbanged myself. Ow. Alright, let's see. There's a few people who are live. Let's see. I'm gonna raid. Who am I gonna raid? You know what? Mossy Guts is live and is doing some art. So I think I'm gonna send you all over there. So yeah. Gonna send you all over there. So that's gonna be it for me for tonight. And I'll have my schedule for next week up if not Sunday, then on Monday. But until next time, I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you had a good time. Take care of yourselves.